Sorry, I'm
Okay.
all over the place.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you for letting me know that.
All right, we're live on YouTube. Let's do it.
Okay. It's not letting me get to that. It's saying that. There we go.
Let's let them in.
Yeah. No, it's got something over that spot.
Gotcha. You're live and I can see you and hear you fine.
Yes. Okay. And we had some people that were in the waiting room that disappeared. So, anyways, all right. Hello, everybody. My name is Harlequin Murray. I am your co-host this evening, as I always am every Monday night. This is our team Zoom for everybody who is on Ellen Winn's team. Um, just a couple of different things. First off, if this is your first time with us, welcome. We're excited that you're here and looking forward to getting to know you. And if you are able to be on camera, that would be fabulous. So we can see your smiling faces. Yes, Miss Ellen, I see you. But anyways, just a little bit. Well, first off, some of you people are on my team, but we're all on Ellen's team. We do have a few people who plug in that are on other teams that we've invited in here, but for the most part, this is just our team. And for those of you who are new, just a little bit about Ellen. She is our senior team leader. She grew up in Dallas, Georgia, not Texas. Grew up on a farm just outside of Atlanta and has a strong background in the restaurant industry. She worked with Domino's Pizza, worked her way up from a little peon coming in there and worked her way up to a district manager and was in charge of a lot of different, or most of the stores in the state of Georgia, as well as training. Then she started her own restaurant chain with 2 locations and has a strong background in running a business, but she also has a background in network marketing. She's been in the industry for many years now. Whenever I first met her about 18 years ago, she was working for a network marketing company. She was my upline there, and she was also the national training director for them. So she's got a strong background in business ownership, network marketing, training, and with all of that, we get to reap the benefits of that experience. So without further ado, Miss Ellen, go ahead and take it away.
Thank you, Harlequin. I appreciate it. Okay, guys, I'm going to date myself on this one, but Harlequin, when I turned my camera on and I was waving and you said, I see you, Ellen, it took me back to when I was a kid and this show called Romper Room. Harlequin, you know Romper Room, right? There was a show called Romper Room, and I don't remember the lady's name, but she would hold up this magic magnifying glass and she would look through it and talk to her audience, and she'd say, I see Ellen, I see Robert, and I see Melody, and Betty Ann, and I see Harlequin. And she would go
No,
through
she
this.
never would have said my name, Ellen.
Every once in a while, she would say my name, and I remember dancing around the living room thinking that, yeah, she saw me. She saw me. I knew she would see me today. The imagination of a child. So, again, dating myself on that. Guys, welcome. As you can tell, I'm in a good mood tonight. It's been a busy day, but it's been in a very positive, eventful day in the health insurance world. So, just want to do just a few minutes. I'm super busy. I got a lot to get into tonight, work wise, off of this Zoom. So, we just really wanted to open up and give you guys an opportunity to ask questions if you've got anything going on. Harlequin, are there any announcements that we need to make to the team? I'm way behind on announcements because I've been so busy with healthcare and open enrollments.
Yeah, This week well, this week and next week we're having all of our Zooms at 11:30 as per usual. Although next week they will be pre-recorded Zooms because David is going on a 7-day cruise. He announced today. So he leaves next Sunday and so it will be
Does that mean
pre-recorded.
he's trying to do all of the Zooms next week?
Well, the ones that he's on, at
Okay,
least.
gotcha.
Yeah, the
Gotcha.
the ones that he does. So
Okay.
the Monday and the Friday definitely are going to be pre-recorded. Tuesday, that's you. Wednesday is Wade and Thursday is Hugh.
Yeah,
So
so
I'm
Monday, Friday.
assuming those are going to be the same as usual, but yeah. So just be aware that next week they're going to be pre-recorded.
Awesome.
He's
Oh,
taken off on us
yeah, for
and
sure.
going on vacation.
Well, I'm due one of those somewhere in the near future. But guys, if any of you have questions or anything going on, challenges that you're running into, we'd love to take your questions and help find a solution tonight. Hey, Ray, how are you doing?
Hey Ellen, can you hear me?
I can, loud and clear.
Yes, good evening to everybody. So I guess the question I had, because I listened to Dave last week. I'm not sure if it was Thursday or Friday update, but I know he mentioned in regards to the life insurance licensing and everything and the life insurance companies, he mentioned the LOA. So I guess I was just really trying to understand now. So is it that we will still, like, let's say someone get their life insurance license and they get paid, is DAC going to be paying us, or is it the outside insurance companies paying the insurance agent?
Okay, great question. Yes, and that's exactly what that means. So you got that concept correct. When David first started talking about insurance programs, he was talking about getting paid directly from the carriers, but he was able to negotiate an LOA agreement, which means that whenever anyone that is appointed through DAC links, that the carrier will pay DAC and then David will pay the agent according to the DAC compensation plan, which is going to be street level or sometimes maybe above that. The exception would be healthcare.gov. If you're appointed through DAC there, there's no in between. That money will go straight to you, from my understanding. But yep, DAC will pay you on that, and that also means that DAC will have money to put into the compensation plan for residual revenue, help you get qualified for moving through the compensation plan, and also be able to pay you if you bring on other insurance agents or brokers that write business through DAC, and that money can, some overrides can flow up to you. So yeah,
Okay,
you
thank
already
you.
have your license?
No, not yet. I have a license in another industry. I have a PNC license.
Okay.
And I just updated that with continued education over a month ago. But
Yeah.
I mean, yes, I've been listening and been, thinking about going for the life insurance. But it was just a question in case that's what I decided to do. I just wanted to know and understand it because he explained it, but then I was kind of like a little confused. I was like, oh, let me find out for certain because I wanted to make sure. So that was pretty much my question I had.
Yeah, good question. I'm sure others had that same thought, wondering how that would work. So, guys, I recently went through the Exam FX program, which is the discounted program that DAC gives you access to. I recently went through that, took the course. I passed my test on the first go round, and then from passing the test the day before Thanksgiving, I was approved as a licensed agent the Monday after Thanksgiving in my state. So it's a really quick process if you get in and do the work. It's not easy. I tell you what, I went through the course and I did okay going through the course. I went through it and did all the exams multiple times like it's recommended. But when I got to the state test, the state test had a bunch of stuff on it that it was covered in the Exam FX course, but what I thought would be more of in the state exam was a whole lot less of and a whole lot more of what I wasn't expecting. So I was sweating when I got to the state exam, but again, I passed, and I was very blessed and fortunate. The lady running the testing facility, when I came out, she handed me my score folded over on a piece of paper, right? I got my belongings out of a locker because you can carry nothing into the testing facility. Your
Yeah,
car
that's true.
keys, all of that has to go in a locker. And I got that piece of paper and got my things out of the locker, and I didn't open the piece of paper, which was either just a pass or fail. I didn't open it until I got out in the hallway and almost to the elevator, because if I had failed, I didn't want to break down in tears in front of her. So, that's
I do
how
have,
stressful it was, but glad to say I went through it with flying colors.
well,
So
congrats to you, Ellen, but I have one more other question. That'll be
yeah,
it.
sure.
Now that you have your license, um, do is that license sent to the to DAC, or I mean, how
No,
does that work? Okay.
no, no, no. So you go and you get licensed on your own. You can apply and get a resident license in your own state.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're going to be writing business in any other states, you can go through and get appointed in those states. Um, an example here, I did my independent license as an individual, and I also have an agency. So I applied for individual license first, and once I got my individual license, I applied for my agency license. So I have an insurance agency now and registered with both. But in applying for other states, it's a lot easier if you just go through with your individual
Mm-hmm.
application. It'll get processed real quickly. But I can help you guys as you're moving through and run into those questions when you get there. But congratulations on your PNC and your continuing education there, Ray. It's a different world when you're taking these professional studies and getting that license. It's a different world, and I'm enjoying it. One thing you might want to consider, Ray, is think about the PNC agents that you know. A lot of those folks are already licensed with healthcare, and what I'm running into is finding that if that's their main focus is PNC insurance, then a lot of times they're not even writing the health insurance coverage. If they get leads on it, they're finding a partner that they farm those leads out to. So you can either um, find referral partners that way to have those health insurance clients sent to you, or it's a good opportunity for you to recruit them into DAC and show them how they can get appointed. Maybe you even help them with some of those leads where they can still make some money on what they're totally passing up right now. But lots of options with that as you're looking at PNC insurance agents. So
Yeah, I've had my PNC for a while. I was with a company a couple of years ago, and I haven't worked with another company. I just decided to keep it. And being that now that Dave had mentioned about bringing in the insurance, and I know he's only focusing on life and health, and he mentioned the PNC, I just said, well, I'll just still keep it because you never know,
mhm.
where everything may go, with the company. And so, I look forward to, uh, with whatever he has coming up in the new year. So
Yeah, absolutely. And you never know if you've gotten that license and you've gone through the trouble to do that. I'm sure it's easier to do the continuing ed and to
it
keep that
is.
license rather than having to start over.
Yeah, it is very. Thank you.
Yeah, you bet. Thanks for your questions, Ray. Good to
You're
talk to you.
welcome.
All right. Anybody else before we wrap up? Any
And
questions?
actually, Ellen,
Mhm.
I'm going to go and I just put it into the chat. Um, if somebody is already has their health insurance license, if you go to dachealthcare.com/license, that's where you would get appointed.
Yep. Awesome. Thank you for that.
Yeah, I had to look for it. I couldn't remember exactly where it was. So,
Awesome. Okay, guys. Well, if you don't have any questions, as I said, I have a busy evening of things to get done before tomorrow. I have an open enrollment tomorrow, one on Wednesday and another one on Thursday. So life is already busy for me in the insurance world. As you know, I've been talking healthcare and health share for over a year now. I'm passionate about our program, and I'm even more excited now that I have my insurance license and can get paid on licensed products. So you guys have a blessed evening. Thanks for taking time out to be here. Let me know how we can help. Okay, take care. We'll see you on tomorrow, 11:30